Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying, bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them turn the lights down right now. Put me in the I'm talking.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Brenda. So it is another morning. It is, what is it? Is it Wednesday morning? I don't even know, but I'm getting ready to make breakfast. But I do want my coffee. And then today, I want to make me some. My granddaughter's birthday is this weekend, so we're going to have her a little small gathering here at the house. She'll be 6 years old. So we have the pool up out back. We're going to have her a little get together. So we're going to have probably some hot dogs. And because I'm into making bread, I'm going to make some fresh hot dog buns today for the party. And I'm making her a cake. So I'm going to have, today I'm going to go ahead and make the hot dog buns because I want them to be nice for the party. And so we're going to go ahead and do that today because the hot dog buns, you can make them and go ahead and freeze them. So I definitely want to do that today. And I want to show you, share that with you as well. Because this is going to be my first time making them. I tried some the other day and they did not come out good at all. So found another recipe that I want to try. So we're going to try that recipe. Guys, I'm loving my little setup back here. This is the cutest thing. A new setup. I ordered these new canisters. I already had this one. I have about 3 or 4 of these in my over the refrigerator pantry. So I have about 3 or 4 of those. I pulled this one out when I started making bread regularly. And then I decided that I wanted to add more mason jars up here because I'm always baking and so we ordered these mason jars. So here I have my bread flour, my sugar, and this is my whole wheat flour because I do mix the 2 flours when I bake bread. And this canister here, this little pot here, I had it holding my utensils. But I since decided that I wanted to change it out. So I'm using that now to hold my flour pot. I think that looks so pretty because again, it pulls in the beautiful greens and stuff that we have up top. I just love how pretty that looks. Y'all, look who's standing down here. And here, this plate here, I purchased. As you can see, I broke this plate. Now, this plate was a collection that should have been up here on this wall. To complete that wall, it should have been where that small one is. But since I broke it, I was not able to hang it because every time I put the little grips on it, it would break apart. So I'm using it here just to pull in the green look. I think it looks fine. I went back to my regular white canister, or excuse me, utensil holder here, which I'm not feeling it too good, but it'll serve the purpose for right now. And of course, we have these salt and pepper shakers. These are holding salt and sugar. And this is a candle that I recently found. Hold on. I found this candle at the at Home Goods store. Lovely, lovely candle. I love the colors on it. And I haven't used it yet, but it's a candle. And I'm trying to buy candles now that have these, that are in beautiful vessels. Because my plan is to, once they, when I burn the candle out, I am definitely going to be reusing these vessels. And I'm going to Hobby Lobby. And I will be buying the candle maker kit so that I can make stuff to pour back in them. And so that's what we're doing there. Now here, this little picture frame I bought from the Goodwill. And I had it standing over there, but I love the way it looks here on my stove with the copper teapot. So that's going to stay there. And then over here, I bought these canisters that holds my coffee for my coffee station. But since looking at that, I think I'm going to buy 2 more. Well, I'm actually got to buy 4. No, is it 4 or 3? 3. Because I need 1 more to go there. Because the biggest mason jar, I'm going to put this back up in the pantry for extra flour. But I want to match one to go here to complete the look. And then here I want 2 more to go here to hold my coffees. And I think these are going to just go up here in the pantry to hold stuff as well. Because I still have a lot of other things that I could put in those. And because those are kind of big on my counter. And I really love the sleekness and how good that looks. So that's what we're going to do. And this little teapot, I'm going to be putting that one back up and find me one that's blue and white. That'll work for up over my stove there. But yeah, that is the latest thing that we've done. We haven't really done a lot. But yeah, I'm loving that. And then y'all, in this little thing right here, my sister gave me this for my birthday. I decided to put me some matches in here. So I have matches in here. So when I get ready to light my candles here in the kitchen, this little thing here, it houses my matches. So I have my matches in there. And yeah, I love that. I love it. I love it. So that's going to sit there. And then there's also another one for longer matches that I was looking at hanging on that wall where the microwave is, just hanging one right there on that wall. I thought it'd be real pretty. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make my coffee. Get Bells in here because she's outside, and then I'll pull you all back up. So these are the hot dog buns that I have uncovered. Now I have made an egg wash and I have brushed them with an egg wash. This is one pan and these are the other two pans. So this is the leftover egg wash. So I'm trying to debate. The oven has to heat to 350. So I'm trying to debate, do I want to put them all in there together or do I want to bake this pan? They're only going to bake 12 to 15 minutes. And then put these in because I want to make sure they bake evenly. So I'm not sure yet how I want to do it. But anyway, we're going to bake. I think I want to bake this pan because I think these had a little bit more time to rise. But I mean, if you look at them, they don't really look like they need no more time to rise. I tried to make them all the same size. Now, these are decent sized hot dog buns. They look like they can be for sausage dogs, honestly. But that's how they came out. This is my first time making them. I was following a recipe from one of the homesteaders that I saw. And this is the recipe she used, and this is how she did it. And so, yeah, I am definitely glad that I did it. Now, these definitely are a lot longer. I don't know. We can probably call them hoagie buns. Maybe we can use them for sub sandwiches or if not hot dog buns. But we're going to find a use for them, definitely. But we're going to go ahead and bake them up. And I'm just anxious to see how they're going to come out. The first batch is this batch. When I made this batch, the dough, following her recipe, the dough was just really, I don't know, it was really stiff and hard to me because I think it was mainly because I used the 8 cups of flour that she said and a little bit of oil, but I went back in and put more oil in it. And once I let the dough rest, it got more pliable for me. Now this one I did it a little different. I added some butter and a little oil. I made it a little bit more like I make my regular bread dough. So we're going to see how they come out. My measurements were a little different on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and put this pan in first and let them bake 12 to 15 minutes. And then when I pull these out, I think we're going to put this one in and I'll pull you all back up. Okay, stay tuned. So I decided to put these in separate because I can put both of those on the shelf together. Whereas that pan was so big, it just took up the whole shelf. So then we're going to let that bake 12 to 15 minutes and then we'll put these on the rack together. And yeah, so stay tuned. I will bring you all right back. All right, so I just checked my buns. I have done them for the 15 minutes and they were not brown at 350. I don't want to turn the oven up. So I did 3 additional minutes. That gave us 18 minutes. They still weren't brown enough. So I turned the pan around, rotated the pan, and then I did an additional 3 minutes. So 21 minutes. This is what they're looking like. It's that back row back there that's not browning like I wanted, but I don't want to drop the buns either. So I think I'm going to pull them on out so we can butter them and I can put these in, but we're going to do 21 minutes in my oven. Everybody's oven is different. So right now we're going to say my oven at 350 needs 21 minutes. Hold on. All right. So when they're sitting in the oven, they look brown, but when you pull them out, that back row, the row back to the wall, look dull. So I upped my oven to 355 and you see it's dropped. As you can see, it said it was 350, but look at the thing. So I don't know what happened, but I am definitely upping my temperature in the oven. And we're going to do an additional minute on the oven. I may not even do a timer. Just watch them. And so we're going to see what the problem is. Because at 350, the oven clearly says it's not 350. And the buns are still not as brown as they should be. The front row, closest this side is, but that back row, to me, doesn't look brown enough. So let me go ahead and see if I can get them to finish. Now, if you can see, the size of these have, I think some of these are going to be sub sandwiches, like submarine sandwiches when we get ready to make subbies or hoagies. And some will be sausage for sausage dogs. And then some will be for regular hot dogs. Okay, so let me get these out and I'll pull you back up. All right, this is my first pan of hot dog buns. They came out really, really good. They look good. I haven't tasted them yet. Like I said, this is my first time doing this recipe. So we're gonna see what they taste like, but I do want them to rest and do whatever they need to do before I pull them apart and try one. So here in the oven is the last 2 pans that are baking. And like I said, these will probably end up being hoagie rolls, or I don't even know, but because they're so big. But yeah, so these are the hot dog buns that I made, and we're gonna have some of these for my granddaughter's birthday party this weekend. So yeah, so they're the perfect size, I think, for whether you want a hot dog. And I think my son-in-law said he's gonna get those big bun masters, those grillers, so they're longer than a regular hot dog. So they'll be perfect in these buns. And so yeah, this is gonna be so good. All right, so I have pulled my first bun. Y'all, look at this bun. Now this is what it looks like on the underneath. This is the outside. Tell me that don't look like a real bun. And we cut it. Look at that. So we cut the bun open. This is what it looks like inside. That looks so good. And I have my real live hot dog over here boiling, y'all. These are the others that we've taken out of the oven here. So this is why I said that some of these are going to be like hoagies and sub sandwiches, like when you go to Subway. Because see how big they are? These can be like corn dogs, not corn dogs, but we want a sausage dog or sub sandwiches. We can use them for that, for hoagies, because these are really big. I think these are the perfect size for a hot dog here though, for the Grill Masters. But I really just wanted to see how it was going to come out, guys. And look how soft and moist that bread is. Look at that. That is a good hot dog bun. So I have my hot dog boiling. So when it gets done, we're gonna put it together. I have me that good relish I made yesterday that we're gonna try on this hot dog. Now this is not part of my diet, but because I made these, I really want to try it. I wanna try it, but I'm just in awe at how much this looks like a daggone hot dog bun. Look at that. That is just so daggone unreal, unreal. Anyway, and to think I made it in my kitchen, y'all. I made this in my kitchen. So anyway, let me wait on my hot dog, and then I'll put you back up. All right, I'm standing y'all up so we can put my hot dog together. Look at the length. That is the perfect size for this hot dog, y'all. So that bun is the perfect size. I'm not gonna put mustard, but I'm gonna put some ketchup. Oh goodness, that looks good. All right, and then of course, you know we going in with this stuff here that I made yesterday. Pico, that's what my daughter calls it, pico. So I don't care what it's called. We're gonna put some right on this hot dog, y'all. And we're gonna taste this thing and see how it tastes. But I wanna get y'all a picture first, because you know, we gotta do this thing right over here. All right, so that is what it is looking like, y'all. Look at that. Hold on, let me pick you up. Let me show you what it's looking like. All right, this is my hot dog, y'all, on my homemade bun. Isn't that something? All right, so we're gonna do a taste test. We gotta bite this baby. Hold on. All right, here we go, y'all. My homemade hot dog bun. Let's see. Man, I nailed that. Y'all, come on down and get you one. This thing is good.